Three of you? Is this your first lecture?
No.
But you are attending for the first time?
No.
मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है फर्स्ट टाइम अटेंड कर रहा हूँ? अच्छा. What about others? क्या भाई तीन ही बच्चे हैं स्टार्ट करूं? अर्चित कौन है और अर्णव ठीक है. Moving with life. Place the right hand. So in the last class, where were we? Floatation start करना है, खत्म हो गया ना flotation का. We did relative density and all. Numerical start करना था मेरे ख्याल से. Upthrust in fluids and principle, Archimede's principle and flotation, right? Numerical करना है ना. So do you have any doubt? Okay, let's start with the numericals of come. So you are informed about this change of schedule for today? We'll be starting with numericals. What is it? Chapter number 5, page is 81. Okay, so let's begin with the first numerical. So what I want is I will let you solve it turn by turn. Okay. So who will go first? Page 81. This chapter we have completed, right? Last class. Upthrust in fluids and Archimede's principle and floatation. We have completed everything in floatation. So who want to go first? Yeah, come first. So what is given? The body of volume 100 centimeter cube. Given we have a body of volume 100 centimeter cube. Then we have its weight in air. So weight in air, you can take it as 1, W1. That's given as 5 ppa. It is completely immersed in liquid form. It is completely immersed in a liquid of density. So density of liquid is given as 1.8 into 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube. Find the upthrust. First, you have to find upthrust. Yes. Second, you have to find W2, weight of body in liquid. We'll find it. So have you all understood the weight? We have a liquid. Right, in which the body is fully submerged. Its weight is in the downward direction. It will be W2. And the upthrust will act on it in the above direction. Right. This is center of buoyancy as well as center of gravity. Yes. So tell me, how do we find upthrust on it? Why everybody is coming after the time? We have a continuous class today, right? 5:30 ka continue with a break or no? 5 minutes ka break. So you all have already taken the break early, so we can go on. Okay. We'll see. Let us reach 4:30. We'll decide that.
Yes.
Chalo. So what is upthrust? Who will tell me? First, write down the scenario. You can always last man to come. Do we still have more students to come? Why are you always last? Any deal? No. Almost in every class, you are the last one to work. Very rarely somebody will come after you. Some scheme UT offering to come late. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ना? हाँ? कुछ reward वगैरह ऐसा? Okay. What is upthrust? Upthrust is given by weight of liquid displaced by it. So how will you give the weight of it? So it is volume of liquid displaced multiplied by density of liquid displaced multiplied by, so this is the mass. Volume times density is mass. And you see the weight is given in kgl. It is not in Newton. So since it is not in Newton, this is the upthrust. kgl. Okay. So this kg. We are not multiplying gravity here, because I hope you know how is weight expressed. So weight is equal to mg. Mg is in Newton. M is volume times density times g. You have this expression for weight when it is measured in Newton. Okay. Or this can be written as weight is equal to m kgm. Do you agree? Yes. So you don't write g when you are expressing the weight in kg. When you multiply g like acceleration due to gravity, then kgm is converted into. This you have to keep in mind. So this is straight away in kgl because question is asked in kgl. So this is upthrust. So what is volume of liquid? It is same as volume of solid. What is volume of liquid displaced by this? Volume of solid.
Volume of the solid.
How much is volume of solid? How do you find out? What is given? What details are given about solid?
Mass into volume.
Huh? What is given about solid? Is volume given about solid?
Yes.
How much is that? Yes. This is the volume of the solid, right? So, but how much it will be in kg, I mean SI unit. So centimeter is 10 raised to minus 2 times 3 minus 6. So 100 into 10 raised to minus 6 will be 10 raised to minus 4 meter cube. Okay. So volume of the liquid is same as volume of the solid, right? उसको भी रहने देते हैं बस. It will be same as volume of the solid. So right now, this will be 10 raised to minus 4 into 1.8 into 10 raised to 3. So how much it will be? 0.18 kg. So the upthrust is 0.18 kg. Okay. So in the next part, you have to find what? Is it correct? Yes. You have to find W2. So what is W2? Weight of the solid in liquid. So how is it given as? It will be its weight in air minus upthrust. Right? So what is weight of solid in liquid? It must be its weight in air minus upthrust. It will be whatever was its weight, right? So actually it will be exerted as W1 only. This diagram is, in this diagram you have to show W1 only because earth will pull it with W1. But because of upthrust upward, the effective weight will be W. Okay? Everyone got it? Why it has to be W1 only? Right. So this is the net weight. So W1 minus WD, that is W.
5 0.5.
Yes.
Minus
5
minus 0.
minus 0.18. चलो बताओ कितना होगा? This will be 2.8. And unit?
kg.
Yes. Is it correct? Okay. Sure. So who will attempt second question? So I will follow the order of the one who came first will solve last. Okay, that's the order. So जो बाद में आए हैं वो लोग start करेंगे. So you start. Second question. That's a reward. पहले पहला वाला लिख लो, ये हो गया पूरा और समझ में आ गया, उसके बाद सेकंड चालू करेंगे. नहीं लिख लो ना, लिख लो, चालू तुमसे. We were waiting for you. Come. You made our job easy. You are saved now. You are saved. You should thank her. So we have announced here. So let the surprise be revealed by me. जो last आएगा, that is the reward given to the latecomers, so that you are motivated to come early. Be the first one.
Perfect time.
Yeah, see, he's lucky. He just got saved in nick of time. Are you? Do you have siblings? You are elder or your elder? Hey, ठीक है. I mean, nothing. Nothing. Don't start thinking about it. Chalo, you read question 2. This is question 1. You've already solved. Give me the given data. What is the given data? Question 2, page 81. So we have density of solid given as 5,000 kg per. Okay. And its weight in air. So weight in air, the symbol we use is W1. Again, this is the kgf. Weight is expressed in kgf. It is completely immersed in water of density 1000 kg per meter cube. So we can refer to the same diagram. So what is the density of water here? It's given 1000 kg per meter cube, the standard. Okay. Now, calculate the apparent weight of solid in water. So apparent weight of solid in water is W2. So you have to find out W2 is equal to. How will we solve it? If you have done question 1, it should be easy for you. So what all we have? So solution. What all we have? We have W2 is equal to weight in air minus upthrust on it in liquid. Okay, the same diagram can be referred to this question as well. So weight in air is given. And what is upthrust? W2 is equal to W1 minus what is upthrust? Volume of solid, density of water, and it is in kgf only, so we can stop it. Right? Okay, everybody understood?
Yes.
E and rho L here it was, but here the liquid is water, so we just wrote rho W. Now is volume of solid given here? What is given? Density of solid is given. And what is given? We know the mass of solid, right? It must be 0.5 kg. Yes, mass upon density is volume. So we can just modify this formula because what is available is mass of solid upon density of solid. Because mass upon density is volume of solid. Now we have everything. What is W1? 0.5. And this whole thing is in kg. Mass of solid is 0.5 again. Because it is mass times kgf. So mass is also known. Density of solid is 500. Density of water is 1000. So what we will get is 0.5 minus 0.4. We get 0.4 kg. This is the weight in large. Next question, because you didn't take the second one. Till you take it. And I'm coming to you soon. So take the third question. So how are we solving numerical? First we are writing the given data. For that we have to read the question carefully. Okay. She is busy writing. Are you busy writing? First one. So you you do it. After that, you were copying, so I waited, right? Now you have done copying. Right? You don't have somebody please do the honor of passing the UT volume thing. Yeah. Don't be shy, okay? We are doing it together. So I'm not like putting a gun on your head. Do otherwise sending you back. No. I want you to become comfortable, okay? And that you will become only by attempt. Chalo. Read the question. Okay. ठीक है. So what is the point force acting given as FP? Thrust, right?
Yes.
Is how much? Volume times density of water in this case. What is the liquid? Water. Where is the block immersed?
Floatation water.
Water. And what is fast? Gravity, right?
G is
This time it is gravity is given, right?
yes.
So this will be kg now. You understand? Now you have to solve it in SI units. So now a G is appearing. Here we did not use G because the unit was kg. But in this question, you are asked to take value of gravity as 10. So this will be in Newton. Okay, what is the unit? Newton, right? So what is the volume? Volume is given to you as given. So it is 25 Q, right? It is 25 into 25 into 25, right? It's 50. So how much it will be? 5 50 cube. This is what it is. So in SI, what it will be? 50 centimeter will become 0.5 meter. So this will be 0.5 cube meter cube. Okay? Oh, yeah, correct. Because 50 centimeter is 0.5 meter. And you have to multiply it 3 times. So it is how much it will be? So it will be 0.125 meter cube. Okay? This is the volume. है ना? तो ये तो हो गया हमारा E. E we got this. What is density of water? We know 10 raised to D. What is G? 10. So we'll get क्या है इसमें? So you just passed a very easy question to him. Okay. So it is E, rho W and G. E कितना था? 10 raised to 3 into 10. G, you have to take 10 or 9.8?
9.8.
9.8. So you have to take 9.8. It is given, right? The question. Okay, so if it is given 9.8, you have to take 9.8. Or if it was not given, then also 9.8 only. You have to take 10 only when it is specified. Got it? Suppose in this question G was not mentioned only. Then by default you will take G as 9.8. Okay? But you will take 10 only if it is mentioned, not for your convenience. Right? So what is the calculation now? So 10 raised to 3 into 0.125 was 125 into 9.8. How much is this? So we will do the math. 1225. कर दिया किसी ने पढ़ा हुआ? 1225. 1225. Anybody else who has done? Can you verify?
Yes, sir. 125.
Okay, chalo. So we settle with 1225.
I didn't divide it by but we will see over there. But I didn't divide it.
Last time.
So how much is this?
Thank you.
This is correct. 1225.
Sir, we said correctly opposite.
I know. I was just checking myself. Okay. So in the volume, some answers are not given. So this is the way to check. If 3 of you, 4 of you get the same answer, that's correct answer. It is very rare that everybody will repeat the same mistake. Okay. And if anybody gets different answer, then you work on it. Okay. Because many questions in the volume are without answer also. Like previous year board questions, if you see, Okay. So this is the clue. So he did his part. Now it's your turn. Finally.
Sir, Akansha ka हुआ है
That's what I'm asking you.
A piece of brass weighed 175
GF name, gram force. Okay. So you have to take the full. This is why I make it compulsory for everybody to read. It means gram force, right? So it is CGS unit, right? How will you read this? Kilogram force. And GF is gram force. So it is what? CGS gravitational unit. It is CGS gravitational unit of weight. What about this? SI gravitational unit of weight. What is SI unit of weight? Newton. You understand? These things should be very, very clear. What is SI unit of force or weight? 9. See, did I say SI? CGS unit of weight is gravitational CGS is gram force. Just CGS is 9. Got it? This is the difference. So keep the difference. So force has got 3 different types of units. Okay? SI, CGS and CGS in gravitational also. 4 different types. Got it? Chalo. So the GF made us say all this. Follow. Next.
piece of brass weighed 175 gram force.
Hold it. So we will write the given data. So what is it? W1, right? What is W1? Weight in air. Yeah. So it is 0.5, 175 gram force. Next.
In and 150 gram force when it is supported on.
So W2 is 150. Obviously, it should have been like that. Less than the weight in air. Then
The density of water is 1.0 gram centimeter.
gram per centimeter cube. It is not centimeter cube, -3. So per centimeter. So density of water is in CGS unit, 1 gram per. Okay. So this entire question is in CGS units. So no need to convert because the entire given data is in CGS unit. So what is asked?
What is the volume of the brass?
What is asked?
Or the volume of the brass mass?
So question. Volume of solid is equal to what? Then why does it weighs less because it experiences upthrust. So that answer we know. Right? You done this volume? Chalo, she has to tell. Wait, so how will we do? So what do we know in this? So what is W1 minus W2? This must be equal to
Brass. The mass.
the weight of liquid replaced, that is upthrust. Correct? What is upthrust equal to? Volume times density of the liquid. That's it. It is in gram force. So I'm not taking G, isn't it? So we have what W1 is 175. Everything is in GF minus 150. So therefore V is equal to 175 minus 150 is how much? 25 divided by rho of water, which is 1. (25 centimeter). So this was also not a hard question. Lucky. So both late comers are so lucky. So they will keep coming late. Right. And second answer we already said. It weighs less because it experiences upthrust. Since it experiences. and submerged in liquid. Who came before you? Your turn. Unless anybody has any doubt in this question. Anybody has any doubt? Raise your hand. Chalo, proceed. Chalo. So everybody understood the question.
Yes, sir.
So this is also a simple question. So we have two spheres. So VA. What is VA given as? Volume of sphere is 100 centimeter cube. And it is same as PA as well, right? Are placed on water. So water density is given to you as 1.3 gram per. You would say water density is 1, but here it is given 1.3. So water is available in river, sea, pond, muddy, whatever. Okay, so density could be different, right? Now, and the sphere A is made of wood of density
0.0
0.3 gram per centimeter. Right? How much is sphere B density? 8.9 gram. Okay. Okay. Now, which one will float and which one will sink? You can easily make out. Density of water is 1.3. This is less. A will float. B will sink. Right? This so you can just say like that. So now, yes, what happened? You are not see. Every late course paid is so good. Easy question. That's what you mean, right? You want to take it?
Yes, sir.
Wait. You're not giving it up. He is doing it. Come on. So solution. His luck. Weight of each sphere. What is weight of each sphere? Batao.
Mass.
So when you say just weight of each sphere, it is weight in air. Okay. So WA. What is WA given as? What do we have? We have volume and density. Just their product is weight. Right. So it is VA into WA. So which means, and it is in CGS. So we can just multiply. So this is how much? 30. What is the unit? Huh? Yes, ground force. Because it is CGS. Okay, so we have to mention it in ground force only. Similarly, what is WB? Volume into B. This volume is same into 8.9. How much it will be? 8.9. Okay, now you have to calculate upthrust. what is the upthrust on A? Upthrust निकालना है ना? So upthrust FB on A, how much it will be? It is equal to weight of liquid replaced by it. A into raw water. This itself in gram force, right? So how much is this? 100 into 1. So this is just 100 gram force, right? Is it right?
1.3.
Ah, this is 1.3, correct. This is 1.3. So this will be 130 gram force. So the upthrust on first sphere is 130, and which is greater than its weight. Obviously, it will float because upthrust is greater than the weight, so it will float, right? Now, second, so since FTA is greater than WA, therefore it will float. And just by looking at density also you can say that, but okay. Likewise, what is upthrust on second body? FBB. So I'm modifying the symbol because now we have two bodies A and B. Upthrust general symbol we use is FB, but FB for B, FB for A. So this is volume of B into say density of liquid in which it is put. So what is volume of B? 100. So what was the density? 8.9. No, 1.3. Water है ना? Same water में डाल रहे हैं दोनों sphere को. So this is also experiencing upthrust as 190 gram force. But now what is the weight of B? 890. What is the upthrust? 130. Will it float or sink? Sink. Why? Why will it sink?
After the less
Hang on. Upthrust is less. नहीं, upthrust is less. ऊपर लग रहा है. So weight is more. इसलिए नीचे आएगा. ठीक? अच्छा गैस था. लेकिन डायरेक्शन उल्टा पलटा. but ठीक है. So since FBB is less than WB, therefore sphere B will sink. Everybody understood? Chalo, whose turn? You? Okay, chalo. Next question.
The density of copper is 8.83 gram per centimeter cube.
She's so lucky. The answer is given in the question, right? Express it in kg. So, just conversion. I think I'll have to change the strategy now. I have to go back. This was not even a question. Would you like to take the next one as well?
No.
No.
Yes.
Why? No, yes. Okay, 1 minute. Everybody should get chance. So density of copper is given as 8.83 grams per centimeter cube. So here, okay. Now you're expected to convert it in kg per meter cube. So gram, 1 gram is equal to how much?
1,000. Sorry. That's correct.
Okay, 1 by 1,000. Then what is 1 centimeter equal to? 10 raised to minus 2 meter. So wherever is G, you will write 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Wherever is CF, you will write 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Therefore, 8.3, right, is 10 raised to minus 3 kg. And wherever we had centimeter, you would write 10 raised to minus 2 meter and minus 3. Okay, this is how. Just make substitutions. Everybody understood this step? So this is 8.83 10 raised to minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 plus 6 m minus 3. So this will be kg. Have you understood? Or should I do it in 2 steps? Everybody understood? Because this minus 3 will multiply with minus 2 and it will also come as power of m. Okay? So now this is okay. So you have minus 3 plus 6 is 1000. So 30. So everybody got it. Whose turn? Next. Sorry? Let everybody. So we'll come back. No, it's okay. I was just kidding that you got it. Let everybody go through one turn. Okay. 7th one. That's also very easy. You wouldn't do easy one. I'll give you a tough one. That's why you were fighting, huh? It's an easy one. Okay. Chalo. So what is relative density? So relative density formula is density of iron divided by density of water. Okay, and it is in SI. So density of iron is given to you 7.8 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 10 raised to 3. Come on, you guys are kidding. क्या क्वेश्चन है सिंपल होता यार just 7.8 I will give it so this this topic has so many questions this is the answer probably this was the smallest question okay so next 8 so now we go in the flow she came okay take it your turn, yeah. You got a shock huh? Pleasant shock okay so I feel that lecturing theory is boring and solving numerical is quite interesting. I see all of you quite excited today. Huh?
Sorry, it's morning. It's evening. It's 3:30.
And so the energy levels are high.
Yes.
And when you come after school and after a short sleep span, then the brain is dull. That's what you mean to say. Don't get time to sleep. There's a difference in that. Some might be sleeping, right? Those who no, nobody get chance. Then, okay, you guys are really short on time. Okay. So today is holiday and you all are high on energy. Okay, good. Please go ahead. Okay. Okay. What is to be calculated? Mass. So mass and is equal to क्या करेंगे बोलो so mass is volume of substance into density of substance density of substance is volume of substance into relative density of substance into density of water right this is a formula density of substance is equal to relative density to density of water and density of water is not always given so you have to remember it 10 raised to 3 it's in SI okay so volume is 2 relative density is 0.5 and density of water is क्वेश्चन में दिया है भाई, मैं अपनी तरफ से थोड़ी डाल रहा हूँ. 0.5 is 0.5.
सर ये बोल रही है 0.52 क्वेश्चन में दिया है.
0.52.
हाँ एग्जाम
अच्छा ऐसा है क्या? तो किसने 0.5 बोला?
हाँ पर 0.52
अच्छा, तो why you did not correct me here?
बिल्कुल लगा आप.
You thought I have changed the, no, it's 0.5. You should, that's why I am making you read and correct me, right? So now, good. So good, what do you say, spotting? It sounded something else. I know where you all are going. Okay. So now, yeah, you're keeping a watch and everything. Okay. So, 4, 104. Yes, 10. Is it correct? What? 1040 what? kg है. हाँ. तो वो आदत को अपने को कंट्रोल करना है, ठीक है? चलो, whose turn? Who did she? Come on, whose turn? Is it yours? Okay, next. What is RD? Yes. Chalo. So how do we do it? Piece of stone of mass M is equal to 113 gram. The stone sinks to the bottom in the water level. So what is the volume then? Whatever is change in volume, right? So this is 40 minus 30. 10 centimeters. This is the volume of the piece submerged. You agree? You agree, right?
Yes.
The volume of the piece submerged is the rise in volume of the level, right? So rise in volume is 40 minus 30. So what is RD? RD is density of substance upon density of water. Density of substance is mass upon volume. Okay. So here the density is calculated from the given data. Okay. So which is now 113 divided by 10. Density of water is, how much is density of water? How much is density of water? It's given in the question? No. So you should know it. How much is that? Look at the board. I mean, it's written on the board somewhere. So you remember then, what is density of water? 1000 kg per meter cube. And how much in gram? One. Why are you getting confused? Don't pay attention to all these distractions. You first be confident. What is it? One. It's 11.3. What's the unit of RD? What is the unit of relative density? Unit of relative density. So hard to remember. What is the relative density? Why do you get confused? Relative density is density over density. What's the unit? Density by density is help also. Not intimidate. Same quantity divided by same quantity. Will the unit be to aage dekh rahe ho? When she says she needs her own space, so you should oblige. Help her. Not oblige, cooperate her. Kabhi I will make it. Meter by meter, what will you get? My God, which school are you from? Meter upon meter is meter square. Okay, now your second term. Meter by meter is? Meter by meter is, it is 100 centimeter by 100 centimeter, which is? That's why you have a paper and a pen. So your meter by meter is equal to 1. Chalo, theek hai. Right now, you've gone in a fix. Okay? So deep breathing. So I let go. So relative density has no unit. Any same physical quantity which has same unit will give you pure number. Na? Pure number. So what is it? What is the answer? 11.3. That's it. No unit. Relative density is just the comparison. The substance density is 11.3 times more than the water's density. That's it. It's a comparison. Okay. So we don't do numerical for nothing. We have to understand it. Right? Then the grip on concept will become more clear. This is the objective of solving numericals. Right? So those who are getting confused, they need to solve extra. Okay? Chalo. So take it as a feedback. Nothing wrong with you all, just lack of practice. Next question, and whose turn is it? Okay, go ahead.
The body will pass 70 kg when completely immersed in water. Space is 20,000 centimeters of water. So find the relative density of liquid.
Chalo. So many relative density questions.
Relative density.
So body of mass M is 70 kg.
Mass is volume into density.
So what is given? Mass is given, then what is given? Volume is given.
Yes.
How much is that? 20,000 centimeter. Convert into kg, SI, meter cube. So centimeter is 10 raised to minus 2 into 3, 10 raised to minus 6.
200.
Centimeter, meter cube, right?
Yes.
So how much is that?
200.
Or 200?
Achha. 0.2.
Okay, so this is 0.2 meter cube, right? Yes. Okay, is everybody okay with this?
No, sir, 1 minute.
Yes.
What did we do? We converted centimeter into meter. Should multiply that with the given number. Okay. So now we have to find relative density.
Relative density.
Density of substance upon density of water. What is density of substance? Mass of substance upon volume of substance. So I do it like this. Mass of substance upon volume of substance. Then density of water.
10 raised to 4.
So how much is that?
70.0.2.
So this is 70 divided by 0.2. Divided by,
10. Awesome.
yes. So how much is that?
Should be,
So this is 700 by 2, which is 350 divided by 1000. Is it 0.35? Something wrong.
3 point. Should be 20.7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are we going wrong?
No, it's because it's 7. Yes, it was 0. 6.
चलो ढूंढो, गलती ढूंढो,
2.7.
कहाँ गलत है? Is it 0.2 or 0.02? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Baba, this is 0.02. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 figures. Correct? So then we will have 3500. यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 0.02.
Then 0.02 के साथ
वही तो बताया बच्चा मैंने. 10 raised to minus 6 है ना. Divide this by 10 lakhs. Divide this by 10 lakhs. खुश हो गया. कितनी खुशी. 3.5. This was a easy question, but you made it little difficult for yourself. But you did calculation error, तो वही तो नहीं करना है ना. कोई logic correct है. Yes, very good.
But the concept was clear.
Yes.
So that's
सर हो गया सर.
Concept नहीं था, ये calculation mistake.
calculations. The concept was clear and practice.
Okay. I think everybody is able to do these questions, right? How do you find the questions now? Are they very difficult? No. But in every class, whenever it is numerical, I don't know, they take, long breath. अरे नहीं sir, numerical बात है. उनको क्यों डर लगता है मुझे नहीं पता.
So we can't learn. We can't learn numericals.
नहीं, I don't know. हाँ, तो numerical से डर भगाने का एक ही तरीका है, you solve. You attempt more and more of them. Then you realize कि actually it was not as difficult as I thought. ठीक है ना? It is not difficult. तो तुम लोग पहले तो दिमाग से वो निकाल लो. Next, who is next? चलो, रणवीर. हाँ, 10 हो गया ना, 11 सबको मिलेगा और एक एक्स्ट्रा जो बचेगा वो मैं इधर क्रॉस करूँगा. She wants it. 14 है ना, 13. रणवीर is doing what, 11, right? चलो करो.
A solid weighs 32 gram force in air and 28.8 gram force in water. Find the volume of liquid, relative density of solid. Find the volume of solid, relative density of solid, and weight of solid in a liquid of density 0.9.
ठीक है. So we will write the given data and then I think break time will start. The legitimate break time. आप तो लिखते तो हैं अभी, है ना टाइम. Break ही हो गया. Somebody is helping you and she is not your friend. The one who is helping you is not your friend because she is letting you remain. Don't take help. Take help only when it is helping commercially or not. पैसा ले लो सबका. इंटेलिजेंस अपना खुद का है. सबका पैसा अपना पैसा है. इंटेलिजेंस खुद की रखती. क्या करें, ब्रेक चाहिए तुम लोग को? तो मालूम है कभी आज नहीं. These 3 boys only. These 3 boys. So boys are disciplined. चलो मैं आता हूँ. Okay, it's great. 5 minutes.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
मेरे पास गरीब है कपड़े तो पैंट एकदम प्रीमियम लगा करना लगता पीछे पड़ते तो मेरी बहन है -5 million ads. Then really ads.
अबे वो पागली वाली वो है ना लड़की, वो सारी कुछ हो गई है। हाँ वही पता है क्या हुआ, यहाँ पे मैंने देखा उस दिन। अरे बहुत बहुत पुराना नहीं, वो ये बहुत पुराना। स्टाइल मारने के यार
Who has kept it here? There must be a dustbin outside this. Sure. So, your turn, right?
I will do last one.
I think she wants to do last one. You want to do last one, right?
Sir.
You will do? Okay. Yeah. Good. I like it. Anybody who initiates to take challenge? So, why are you denying
Challenge.
the last numerical challenge? You want to do? Achha. We will do. See, it's not that anybody is doing it alone. I am there. Okay. So we are doing together, right? So never feel that you're left out. Sure. Next is Arnav. Arnav. Ranveer. Arnav, Ranveer, very similar. Just the play off. I mean, displace कर दिया.
सर आ गया Arnav.
आ गया. Arnav. Question 11, right? Okay, we go little mass now. Give me the given data. Anybody has solved this question? अरे डेटा बोलो.
हाँ सर ये लिख दिया ना.
No, let him speak. Let him speak.
Sir,
Then you have to find
W132 J.
What do you have to find?
उसके बाद ये W228.8 J है.
हाँ.
ये ग्राम बताइए. फिर फर्स्ट वाला वॉल्यूम सॉलिड निकालेंगे.
Then RD.
हाँ. सर उसमें RD is equal to.
नहीं. Then पहले सब given लिखो.
थर्ड वाले में rate of solid in liquid of density. Liquid is BI 0.9.
Rate of solid in liquid ये कुछ अलग ही हो गया. W2 क्या था?
Sir 28.8 gram force.
This was in water.
Yes.
Now W3 is in liquid. Okay. There are three things.
Yes.
Density 9, 0.9 gram per centimeter. ठीक है. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. तुम्हारे लायक क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. अच्छा. Some scores getting settled, huh?
Sir, RD is equal to.
First, you have to find V. कैसे निकलेगा बताओ. Given data है खाली W1, W2. तो वॉल्यूम निकाल लेंगे हम आराम से. So what is W1 minus W2? It must be upthrust.
Yes. FP.
And it must be V, density of water, and it is gram force. तो छोड़ो. Gram force is है ना. तो क्या हो गया? V हो गया उसका. Because this is nothing but V into 1. What is density of water? 1. क्यों? क्योंकि gram force में CGS में. So therefore, V is equal to W1 minus W2 divided by density of water. देखो, कोई भी न्यूमेरिकल माइंड में करोगे तो कंफ्यूजन बढ़ेगा. Write down the given data, write down the formula, put in the value, solve it. As simple as that. Just keep in mind the units. Unit physics में units conversion में ही mistake होता है. Just play off units. You don't want it? Which one is that? This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is?
So what is it?
Group the
We have
required
32.
छोड़ने वाला ही नहीं।
ठीक है, tell me the answer. अरे यार तुम इधर ध्यान दो, किसी से बात नहीं करोगे तुम तब तक तुम्हारा सब खत्म नहीं होगा। बोलो how much is that?
0.8
4.8. हाँ बोलो
3.2
क्या मतलब मजाक कर रहा है और हाँ भी बोल हेयरिंग तो देखो। Then we have second relative density. बताओ फॉर्मूला क्या relative density का?
So relative density is equal to W1 upon W1 minus W2.
Yes, वो भी होता है because it is weight of solid, right? Then weight of water replaced, which is equal to what is weight of water replaced? Upthrust. Upthrust मतलब वही हो गया. So this will be W1 upon W1 minus W2. ये आएगा. ये सब करने से यही आएगा. Experimentally, है ना? किया था ना? How to find relative density of a substance which is insoluble in water. ये formula है. W1 divided by W2 बस हो गया. ये कितना हो गया?
Honestly, 32.
She has helped you, right? You helped him. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Sir कभी time
And he gracefully accepted the help. So
No, only the formula.
32 divided by 32
Yes.
minus 28.8. ये हो गया 32 divided by 3.2. कितना हो गया?
10.
10. दो निकल गया. Next 3. Now what is weight of liquid in? Weight of solid in liquid of density that. So this will be nothing but upthrust. Huh? So W3 is equal to its weight in air minus upthrust in liquid. FPL बोल देता हूँ. Isn't it?
So what is W3 again? Weight of solid.
In this liquid, not in water. Water का तो दिया है. So in this liquid, the upthrust will be different, right? So उसमें what will be W1? W1 is 32 minus
W1
volume
minus 3.2.
into density of liquid. ये हो जाए.
Right. So
जो mass है, volume the same है. Volume दिया है क्या? We found out volume in first question. It is 3.2. So 32 minus 3.2 into density of liquid is 0. So how much is that? चलो ये थोड़ा सा lengthy calculation है. So कितना है? 32 minus 9 to the 15, 1, 9 to the 27 plus 1, 28, 2.88. कितना हुआ आंसर बोलो?
Sir answer was
2, 1.0.
29.
Right? Yeah. 31 minus 2 is not 29.
29.5.
29.12 gram force. Is it correct? That is.
Indirectly, right? 30.8.
What is the answer? 29.12.
1.2.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
30.18 क्या हो गया?
32.
Are we getting the answer? Correct answer है ना? 29.120. ठीक है, सारे तीनों आंसर करेक्ट है. ठीक है, कोई है जैसे नहीं समझ आया? Anybody needs help in this question?
32 minus 2.8. Calculate.
अरे बाबा, he will help you with that. He wants you to help her with 32 minus 2.88.
Let's carry forward करेंगे.
Oh, right. अच्छा, got it. Again, calculation error.
Minus 1 ये 1 ठीक है? 1 लिया तो ये कितना हो गया? 10. 11 minus 2, 9. This is 2.
I mean, calculation. 9.1.
Mathematics is all about knowing the rules and practicing it. Don't do the math in mind. उसमें ही confusion का होगा। तो वही तो गड़बड़ है ना, मैंने क्या बोला है? पेपर पे फटाक से it saves you a lot of time. Have you reached the last problem? Who is the last person? हाँ ठीक है, तो उसको मिल जाएगा ना फिर से। अर्नव
Solid weighs 1.5 kg in air and 0.9 kg in the liquid of density 12 into 10 kg and down.
So 12 into 10 raised to 3. This is a mistake. Correct the question. 12 into 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube. It's a typing error. Okay. So now do it. So I am realizing that we should be spending more time in solving numericals. So theory को थोड़ा सा fast पढ़ाना पड़ेगा. Okay, so you suggest now that I have taught you almost like how many? One chapter, two chapter? Two chapters. So are you liking the pace or do I need to change it? The way I am teaching, I am spending quite a lot of time on theory. No means what?
Pace is okay.
Pace is okay?
Yeah.
ज़्यादा slow या ज़्यादा fast नहीं है ना? What do you think?
Medium.
Pace is okay. Sometimes my steps are longer, you said, na? That was a last feedback. So it's not. No. I mean, I make it longer so that the last statement you do the substitution and calculation in the end. That's why, nothing else. चलो ठीक है, तो we'll change this. चलो question 12. क्या धमकी दे रहे हो उसको? बोल आगे बोल. Solid waste. हाँ.
1.5 kg in air.
तो air का symbol क्या है? W1. See, the way I want you to read is एक data मेरे को दो, फिर आगे बढ़ो. पूरा पढ़ो मत. हाँ? एक डेटा पिक करते जाओ. So solid waste W weighs 1.5 kg. ये हो गया एक. दूसरा.
W2 is 39.5 kg.
हाँ. तो 0. What is it? 0.9, right?
0.5.
क्या बोला? कुछ अलग बोला, right?
39.5.
नहीं 0.9. Next, density of liquid rho L is equal to. बोलो.
12 into 10 kg.
10 raised to 3. अभी करेक्ट कराया ना मैंने? kg पर मीटर क्यूब. यूनिट भी करेक्ट करो. दो करेक्शन है. इधर 3 है, इधर -3 है. नहीं किया था ना? लेके घर लेके जाना. ऐसे बोल दिया. Calculate the RD of solid. ठीक है? RD of solid. Thank God, I finally got a class whose numerical phobia is gone. Good luck. नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं. इतने सारे न्यूमेरिकल खत्म किए, अब कैसे हो गया? चलो, रिलेटिव डेंसिटी क्या होता है? पहले तो ये निकालना है ना हमको. बोलो, रिलेटिव डेंसिटी का फॉर्मूला क्या है?
Rho S upon rho W. Rho S upon rho W.
Relative density is W1 upon W1 minus 2.
हाँ, उसकी इसकी जरूरत ही नहीं है ना. Is there something else in the question? Why they have given density of liquid then?
They have asked the solid weight.
तो एक तो ऐसे भी निकाल सकते हो, and then it should also be equal to density of liquid divided by density of water. दोनों से निकालो, same answer आना चाहिए. चलो निकालो टास्क. कहाँ रहती हो यार जब मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ और ये दोबारा बोल.
How come it became density of liquid upon
That is the basic relative density का definition ना बाबा. It is ratio of density of substance divided by density of water. Any substance density comparison with density of water is relative density of the substance. That's how we define, right? Relative density in the first place.
They are trying to calculate the relative density of solid.
Is it?
Yes,
Which solid?
the solid that weighs 1.5 kilogram portion.
Ah,
And then what are we finding?
Wait,
The
wait, wait.
Density of.
these, wait, solid weight. Ah, yeah.
Relative density of liquid.
Yeah.
Half liquid.
तो ठीक है ना, देखो फिर हमको क्या निकालना है? So this will give एक second, then solid waste 1.5 kg in air and liquid of density less. ठीक है? So this will give us what? Relative density किसका निकालना है? Relative density of फंस गया क्वेश्चन ये. Relative density of solid निकालना है ना? तो relative density of solid तो ये होगा. Density of solid divided by density of water. ठीक है? तो ये हमको निकालना है. तो density of substance ही हमको. एक मिनट. What is W1 minus W2? This is the upthrust. ठीक है? So what is upthrust? This is equal to volume of substance, right, into density of liquid. ठीक है? Okay. Now
W1 and W2 is given.
then volume of substance, mass into density of liquid, that is the mass of substance. And ठीक है, ये तो KGF है, so this is fine, right? So volume कैसे निकलेगा?
So we have.
Mass upon density of substance, right? Density of substance तो दिए ही नहीं.
So, W1 and W2 is given. That is density of liquid is negative. You have to find the volume.
Wait,
So we do related density of solid.
relative density of the solid is required, तो उसके लिए density of solid चाहिए. अब density of solid कहाँ से निकलेगा? Volume mass into density of solid. हाँ हो गया ना. देखो 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 एक सेकंड. Density of liquid है ना, तो ये हो गया mass of solid.
Weight.
Mass
It's volume into density. That's what I said. I just said that volume into density. Mass.
volume
Volume multiplied by density.
volume का mass divided by density of substance. ठीक है? ठीक है ना? ये आ गया. And we have density of liquid. ठीक है? क्या निकालना है अपने को?
Relative density of solid.
मास है हमारे पास और ये है, तो हो गया ना. डेंसिटी ऑफ सब्सटेंस मिल गया. सो देयरफॉर व्हाट इज डेंसिटी ऑफ सब्सटेंस? देखो डेंसिटी ऑफ सब्सटेंस इज m rho l divided by w1 minus w2. मिल तो गया है यार. ठीक है, मिल गया डेंसिटी ऑफ सब्सटेंस. मिल गया डेंसिटी ऑफ सब्सटेंस मिल गया. हाउ मच इज दैट? So mass is 1.5, right? What is the mass? 1.5. This is mass also. So 1.5 into density of liquid क्या था? 12 into 10 raised to 3. W1 minus W2 क्या हो गया?
0.6. 0.6.
So 1.5 minus 0. You are my calculation assistant.
Calculator.
I am relying on you for calculation help.
It's correct.
How much is density of the? So कितना हो गया भाई बताओ मेरे को कोई 1.5 divided by 9.6 हो गया ना ये 0.6 ये कितना हुआ 0.6
Yes.
into
Into 10 into 10.
ठीक है चलो ये कितना हो गया
50.
20
50.
15,000 आ रहा है
Yes, sir. Yes.
everybody agree
Yes. Yes.
चलो relative density मिल गया अभी क्या है so this is 15,000 divided by 1,000 is this the answer relative density नहीं 1.5 होना चाहिए कुछ गड़बड़ है क्या गड़बड़ है देखो ये तुम ना I cannot rely on you for calculation 6 12 by 6 is 20 right okay so 2 into 15 is 1.53 so ये हो गया 30,000 आंसर आता है not 15,000 फिर से मिल गया 30 नहीं थी फिर कुछ गड़बड़ अरे 3,000 हो रहा है ये कितना है 15 to 30 ये क्या है डेंसिटी 12 है कि 1.2 है टाइम चला है इसमें नहीं हो ही नहीं सकता है ये सॉल्व किया है हमने क्वेश्चन लास्ट क्लास में ये मिस्टेक है क्या कुछ
नंबर देखिए correctly करेंगे
नंबरिंग या फिर कोई
फिगर इट आउट डोंट वरी देखो क्वेश्चन ऐसे डेंसिटी क्या है ना मैंने बोला ना कुछ तो गड़बड़ है कौन सा क्वेश्चन है ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 1.2 है देखा करेक्ट करो there is a printing mistake see this is what happens there is a printing mistake density is 1.2 हो गया yes this is 1.2 ये कितना होगा 3,000 आ जाएगा अरे बाबा प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक है वॉल्यूम में टेक्स्ट बुक में है सेम क्वेश्चन ओके so please somebody make a change in my volume also एक मिनट just put a dot to 12 मिलेगा 1.2 का क्वेश्चन इसलिए गड़बड़ हो रहा ओके सो 3,000 divided by 1,000 it was simple only just because of misprint right तो ठीक है everybody got the logic कैसे लगाया हमने देखो I'll explain from the given data now we have to thank her because she spotted what was asked in the question what was asked was relative density of the solid why you thought I was praising you no you're in the same line so relative density of the solid right it is always the density of the substance with respect to density of water right but density of substance is not given so how will we get it right how will we get it am I talking to myself respond
It's just us.
Okay. So W1 minus W2, you know that it is upthrust. Why? The liquid in which it is submerged. Okay. So upthrust हमको यहाँ से मिल गया. But we don't know the volume. We know the mass, and we know we don't even know its density. So density. So for relative density of substance, we need density of substance. So यहाँ से we will get density of substance. Because now everything else is known apart from density of substance. That's it. So we did this step to figure out density of substance. And then this can be easily figured out. Everyone got the logic? Next, who's turn? तेरे को सिंपल सा मिला होगा कुछ. ये वाला मार्क कर लो क्वेश्चन. ये सबसे तगड़ा क्वेश्चन था अभी तक का. ठीक है? Yes.
Question.
Yes. चलो भाई start.
The phase of iron weighs 44.5 grams in air and 39.5 grams in water. Find the relative density of iron.
What is it? That's it. कुछ है ही नहीं इस क्वेश्चन में. And that's why you will do the next question. We have time. आधे घंटे में तो हमारा नेक्स्ट चैप्टर भी आधा खत्म हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट चैप्टर तो एनर्जी है, वो तो कहानी है, कहानी. फिजिक्स की कहानी है वो. चलो
Guidance.
suppose this is the test tube, right? Its length is how much? What is its length?
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. And it sinks in water
5 centimeters.
5 centimeters. This is water. ठीक है?
So it's 14.
13 तो तुमने कर दिया ना. 13 was not. 13 करने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी. Everybody knows 13, right? What is RD for 13? Question 13 होगा. RD is equal to W1 by W1 minus W2. That's it. ठीक है? Not required. You will just do it. So
मेरी calculation still correct.
this time you got it right.
Yes.
ठीक है, चलो. Pat yourself. Pat yourself. So this is 44.5 minus 39.5. कितना आता है बोलो? कितना आता है नीचे? 1 आएगा. बस यही है. नहीं 5 है क्या? Okay, 5. So 5 at the 48.9. ठीक है. हाँ जी. Next question is then to what length will it build in liquid or relative density? So we don't know. Right? So we don't know to what length it is getting. Okay. And its relative density given is 1.25. Chalo beta. This is the liquid. All are free to attempt it, okay? So not restricted, and everybody can support him. Help yourself. तब तक मैं एक रैप करता हूँ just to motivate you guys. ऐसे ऐसे हिल के motivate yourself. Right. So when the substance is partly submerged, first of all, it is floating object. Huh? How will we approach this? So when object is floating, it is balanced by upthrust. Its weight is balanced by upthrust, right? Its weight is balanced by. Since its apparent weight is 0. Apparent weight is 0. So there are two cases, one in water and the other in liquid. So what is the apparent weight in case of water? So weight of the object in water is equal to upthrust in water. Let's call this as water. Okay. Now what is this upthrust equal to? This must be equal to weight of liquid displaced by the submerged portion. Weight of water displaced by submerged portion. ये होता है ना? So I could have written the formula directly. So this is not weight of water, weight of object in water. What is the weight of object? So what is the weight of object? Its volume, its density to gravity. Is it given in CGS? Is it in CGS, the whole sum?
Yes.
Yes, so forget it. So this is the weight, mass, ground force. We are writing it in ground force. Now, so volume of the submerged portion in water is dW. Okay. And then the density of water. Okay, this is density of substance. Right? Because the full weight of substance is balanced. So this is our equation 1. Right? So therefore, we get this equation from the first side. Are you all understanding? Huh? So apparent weight is equal to 0. Hence its weight is equal to upthrust by the. So that is weight of substance. Weight of substance. ये equation. अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा? It is the same test tube, right? So now here again weight of substance. Now this is in liquid. Weight of substance in liquid is equal to weight upthrust in liquid. What is W, L and W weight of substance? यहाँ पे in water. So it does not matter whether it is in water or in liquid. Okay. Does the weight of substance matter? Its weight in air will be same. So whatever is its weight, it is balanced by its submerged portion in water in the first case and submerged portion in liquid in the second case. What? What is going on? I'm asking you. Nothing is going on. Why so much liquid? So what is going on? क्या लिख रहा था, क्यों लिख रहा था, किस लिए, वही तो पूछ रहा हूँ। ये ऑब्जेक्ट है, इसको पहले वाटर में डुबाया, ये कितना है 10 सेंटीमीटर, वाटर में 5 सेंटीमीटर डूब जाता है, बाकी 5 सेंटीमीटर ऊपर है। अब दूसरे इसमें लिक्विड है, जिसका हमको रिलेटिव डेंसिटी दिया है 1.25, उसमें भी इसको डुबाते हैं, तो पूछ रहे हैं कि इसका कितना डूबेगा उसके अंदर। समझ गया? तो ये कर रहे हैं, तो कैसे कैसे पता करें? तो अब ये वाटर में आधा डूब गया, ठीक है, तैर रहा है ना, मतलब जो अपथ्रस्ट लग रहा है
वो और
वो
ऑब्जेक्ट का वेट
इक्वल है, क्योंकि एवरेज वेट 0 होता है, या इसलिए तो W माइनस अपथ्रस्ट विल बी 0। When I say apparent weight is 0, मतलब मैंने क्या बोला, weight of object minus upthrust in water is equal to 0, यही तो वर्स का मतलब, तभी तो तैरेगा। और फिर नेक्स्ट स्टेप में मिल जाएगा weight is equal to ये तो लिखा है, ठीक है, ये चल रहा है, फिर से बताओगे? नहीं, ठीक है, चलो
थैंक यू।
चलो ठीक है चल, ओके, रेट ऑफ सब्सटेंस इज इक्वल टू अपथ्रस्ट बाय लिक्विड, तो यहाँ पे भी वेट क्या होगा, यही होगा, ठीक है। अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा, यहाँ पे वॉल्यूम ऑफ सबमर्ज्ड पोर्शन इन लिक्विड, मैं डस्टर ढूंढ रहा हूँ, हाथ में ही काट, है ना, डस्टर ढूंढने वहां जाता और ये यहाँ, ठीक है, इनटू डेंसिटी ऑफ लिक्विड, ठीक है भैया, सबमर्ज्ड पोर्शन खाली इसलिए, ठीक है, ये लॉजिक लगा दिया हमने, जो थोड़ा बाकी सबसे अलग है, ठीक है। क्यों नहीं है, ये VL है, ये जो पोर्शन है ना वॉल्यूम का, उसे VL, और ये जो पोर्शन है ये क्या है, VW। मैं डायग्राम से बताता हूँ कि हाँ समझ आ जाए, ठीक है। तो इन दोनों इक्वेशन से हमको सॉल्व करना है। अब हमको क्या पता लगाना है, व्हाट इज VL, और GL कितना है ये तो पता करना है। VL is equal to rho S on rho L into ये हमको पता है, ये दोनों इक्वेशन सॉल्व कर लो, हो गया काम, ठीक है। अब देखो what is BW by V, what is BW by V, it is given, हाँ 50% है ना BW, क्योंकि आधा डूबा ना 10 सेंटीमीटर है तो 50% इनसाइड, so what is BW upon V, 5 by 10, right, it is half, so this is 1 by 2, let me write 5 by 10, 5 by 10 जो मैंने बताया था, BW will be एरिया इनटू सबमर्ज्ड पोर्शन। देखो ये कितना है, समझो इसका हमने बेस एरिया ले लिया A, बराबर, इसको अगर हमने H पकड़ा फुल हाइट को, और ये वाला कितना हाइट है, स्मॉल h। Remember at the time of explaining theory I did that, only BW is what, A into small h, and what is capital V, A into capital H, right? So can we write this, A into small h or A into capital H, right? Yeah. So A, अब ये आ गया 5 by 10, ठीक है। Do we have rho S and rho W? No. So rho S by rho W is तो ये काम क्या मिल गया आपको? This is equal to S is equal to 5 by 10 times W X. क्या निकालना था? हाँ, ठीक है ना? So now we'll substitute ये मिल गया, ठीक है? अब इसका सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो, this will give us first कितना है? First is 5 by 10 rho W by rho L. So rho W by rho L times B. Okay. We know the relative density of liquid. The relative density of liquid is rho L by rho W. So this rho W by rho L is reciprocal of relative density. Be serious. You need to be okay. So what is it? This is 5 by 10. So 1 by 2 into 1 upon 1.25. Have you understood this? Into B. So DL is this many times. So how much is this? 1 by 2.5. This is 10 by 25. Right? So 10 by 25 is how much? 0.4. So in the liquid, it is 0.4 times B. 0.4 is 40%. So what is 40% of 10? 4 centimeter is ours. आ गया? ठीक है? So this means, so it's like so B correspond to 10. So 1 correspond to 1 by 10. So how much is BL? Yeah. Point 4 B is 40% of the full volume, and 40% of the full volume will be, in terms of height, it will be 4 centimeters. ठीक है? समझ आ गया? नहीं आ गया? चलो, आ गया तो खुशी मनाओ, मिल गया आंसर. Can I erase this?
Yes.
So with this, we have completed all the numericals in this chapter. So देखो, ये समझ आया? Last step में सब लोग 0.4 ये कर रहे हो ना? Last step में सब लोग घूम फिर रहे हो. So what is it? Let us say this is X. This height is X. Okay, and this height is H. ठीक है? Base area is same. So what is DL? DL will be AX divided by AH. You agree? Is equal to 0.4. Correct? A cancel. What is A? Area of cross section. So what is X? X is equal to 0.4 into H. H is 10 centimeter. पासिंग का पास हो गया, ये क्वेश्चन मेरे पास ही आ गए. नोटबुक के पन्ने पढ़ लो, तुम्हें बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. कितने पेज भरे हैं तुमने? जो बिल्कुल प्राउड ऑफ दिस. कुछ नहीं भरा, कुछ लिखा ही नहीं है क्या? तो इससे ये समझ आता है कि we just filled 6.5 minutes. लेकिन बहुत सारे numericals किया ना. They were short numericals. Who said that? The one who solved the maximum numericals. Okay, so praise yourself. We did a good job. And now मैं तुमको energy की कहानी सुनाऊंगा. Next is all about energy. You need to host. Well, anyway, I mean, we are ending in what? Next 15 minutes?
हो गया ना?
6 exam है.
सर 30 को खत्म हो जाएगा 20 हो
35.
35 क्या 35
Which chapters are coming?
सर 30 को मैं डिलीट किया है
Go ahead, go ahead.
Question to which atmospheric pressure, Upthrust towards an indispensable. We can energy reflection effect.
Lead, I am going to start now. Is it same for others also?
No.
What about others portion? Are we okay with the portion? Rest of you, your school, you're saying exam for UT or your school?
But we are having the same question. They are having heat and stuff like
Heat and energy maybe we can do. Okay, because I'll be coming on Monday as well. What? तो फिर तुम नहीं पढ़ पाओगे. Everybody else? Exam किसका हो रहा है? Monday से. Raise your hands. दो जन का ना तो except so you are also not coming, right? ठीक है. Rest of you all will be here. And what about your school portion? Everybody else is from the same school, which we have already done. Okay. So after today, I think we have done all the 5 chapters, right? So let me begin heat. So for whatever time, 15 minutes, right? We will cover very crucial concept. Okay, so pay attention. Question 14 was a good question, mark it. Okay, so this kind of partly floating, partly submerged questions are tricky. So practice more. Okay, 2-3 questions at least. Next is chapter 6, which is heat and energy. And anomalous expansion of water. Right, this is the chapter. So what is heat? What is heat? Anybody knows? गर्माहट जो तुम्हारे अंदर कूट कूट के भरी हुई है. Okay. So it is a form of energy, right? So देखो, it is a form of energy which flows. What is heat? Now pay attention. Heat is a form of energy which flows from a body at a higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature, right? So heat and temperature are not same thing. Many people feel that heat and temperature is same thing. Temperature determines the direction in which the heat energy will flow when the two bodies at different temperatures are in contact with each other. Got it? So let me illustrate it. So I have two bodies. Let us say this is body A. Let's say it is at temperature T1. It is in contact with another body B. Okay, and let's say it is at temperature T2, right? And I'm saying T1 is greater than T2.
Then the energy will flow from A to B.
Yes, then heat energy will flow from A to B.
And the direction is the same.
Hang on. Okay. So let's say we are holding a cup of hot tea.
So then it's
Where is the heat energy flowing?
from the cup to the heart.
Cup to the body. Let's say we are a body, right?
Cup to the body.
We are a bigger body than cup. Where is the energy more? In the cup or in the body?
Energy is more in the body.
Energy is more in the body because let's say since morning we have consumed, let's say 100 calorie, 200 calorie, right? What is the calorie of a cup of a tea? 10 calorie maybe. Huh? 10 calories milega. We have at least 1,000 calorie in our body. A cup calorie is hardly 10-20 calories. Let us say. Okay. So even though the energy inside cup is less, energy inside our body is more. But since the temperature of the second body is more, the heat is flowing from smaller energy containing body to the higher energy containing. Is it understood? So amount of energy does not decide which way energy will flow. Okay. What decides is temperature. Now let us understand. How do we write heat energy as? So heat energy is a form of energy
Which flows.
Which flows from body at higher temperature.
So basically,
Wait, let me complete. To a body at lower temperature. Right? When in contact, yes. When in contact with each other.
So basically, we flow and then create some heat.
Yes. Temperature equilibrium. Temperature same. When the temperature of both body will become same, till then it will. So
Temperature.
when in contact with each other. Heat is a form of energy which flows from a body at higher temperature to the body at lower temperature. So I said heat is an energy. So what is its unit? Unit of any energy is. But in physics, right? We have spatial energy units also. Spatial units also. Like in case of heat, we have calorie. In case of electricity, we have kilowatt hour. Kilowatt, that is power. Power into time is energy. Okay. So basically, then in atom or atomic world, we have electron volt. Okay. So such kind of different energies are there. Ultimately, all of them can be converted back into joule. Got it? So now we also have another energy unit, calorie. So whenever we are dealing in heat, the another energy unit is calorie. And there is a relation between them. What is the relation? 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joule. Okay. And 1 joule is equal to 0.24 calorie. There is the relation. So in numericals, in unit conversion, you have to know this. Right? Now so if this is heat, then what is temperature? So it is a physical quantity. First of all, like heat. Heat is also different. Heat energy. Energy is a physical quantity, right? Anything which can be measured. So anything which has a unit is a physical quantity. Energy can be measured, heat can be measured in terms of Kelvin, right? Temperature can also be measured. What is the unit of temperature? Kelvin, Celsius, Fahrenheit. There are different measuring scales on which temperature is measured. The most popular, Celsius, right? In domestic application, we use Celsius. In scientific application, we use Kelvin. Okay. So now, but what is temperature? It is a physical quantity. Which represents the hotness or coldness of the body. A body with less energy may be hotter than a body with more energy. Like I gave the example of cup and the body which is holding the cup. Okay? So it is a physical quantity which represents the hotness or coldness of the body. It is measured in, there are various scales: Kelvin, Celsius, or Fahrenheit scales. So it has different units. Various scales as Kelvin, Celsius. So Kelvin, the symbol is K. Celsius is degree Celsius. Fahrenheit is degree Fahrenheit. And there are relation between them. What is the relation? 1 Kelvin is equal to, so temperature in Kelvin is expressed as capital T. Capital T Kelvin is equal to temperature in Celsius, degree Celsius, plus 270. This is the relation between temperature in Kelvin and temperature in degree Celsius. Right? So if I have 10 degrees Celsius, it means
10 plus
283 Kelvin. Yes. Likewise, if you have temperature in Kelvin, when you subtract 273 to get temperature in degree Celsius. Okay. We also have relation between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So Celsius upon 5 equal to Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 9. Right. So if you know temperature in one scale, you can actually measure it in any other scale. So what are the reference? How do we make a scale? We need a reference point, right? The start and end of a scale, like the 6-inch scale starts at 0 centimeter, ends at 15 centimeter. 6-inch scale. Okay, so you need the beginning and end. So what is the beginning and end of Celsius scale? 0 degree and doesn't end. These are the reference points. 0 is, what is 0? Arnav? Which temperature? Which temperature is 0 degrees Celsius? Freezing point or ice point. So any temperature at which water freezes, we call that as 0 degrees Celsius. And temperature at which water starts boiling, we call that as boiling point. Okay? Or steam point. Okay, boiling or steam point. So at Fahrenheit scale, water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? And add 118 into it. How much that would be? 212.
question. So we say that heat is formed naturally from 45
Loud,
contact.
loud.
We know that heat is a form of energy which flows from the body at higher temperature to the body at lower temperature based on contact.
Okay, wait. F can be calculated. Substitute 0 here. Find what is the corresponding F. Substitute 100 here. Find the corresponding F. So the freezing point and steam point will be like this. Okay, you can find it out from here. Now your questions.
So why do we say that some substances are bad conductors of heat?
So the conduction of heat is a different area. It depends on availability of free electrons in it. Conductor means the one which will carry heat fast. That is a good conductor. The one which will block the transmission or flow of heat through it is a bad conductor. Like wood, okay, asbestos sheet, wool, glass wool, they would not allow the heat to pass. They are bad conductor. But if it is an iron on which like we make chapatis, right? It is made hot from here. Suddenly the other side also is very hot. So that is good conductor of it. So what was your question? Why some are good conductor and why some are bad? That is the way the materials are. That's the property of the material. In some, if there are more number of free electrons, then the heat will be carried fast. But if it is a bad conductor or insulator itself, so a good conductor substance, good electrical conductor is also good heat conductor. And a bad electrical conductor is also a bad heat conductor. Got it? That's a clue. More about heat in 10th class. This is just a very basic introduction. Is the well हो गया ना? मैं जाऊं? मेरे ऊपर है? चलो. Okay.